hasn't always been dark like this. This place used to be paradise. Colorful lights everywhere, big flashy video screens in the classrooms. This place was nicer than ice cream on a warm Friday afternoon. But ever since the lights started going out, it started getting real gloomy around here. My name's Gene Sequence, but you can just call me Gene. Some people say I'm the finest private eye in the kingdom, but they're usually just flattering me. So there I was, working in my darkroom, when trouble burst in the door. That was trouble.
They found her.
Settle down, stranger. They found whom?
AKR2A.
I'd heard of AKR2A, and boy was she a real knockout. Nobody had seen her around lately, and it sounded like this guy had a clue why. More importantly, it meant I was in business again. So you know the dame? Where is she?
RNAi is holding her hostage by the chloroplasts.
And that's when I knew we were in trouble. RNAi was the meanest cat in town, and he basically ran the place. One snap of his fingers, and people would be locked up, incapacitated, unable to function. It sounds like the poor girl AKR2A got in with the wrong crowd. Now she was being held hostage over by the chloroplasts. Which was curious, because the chloroplast had stopped working, which is why the lights went out. It was darker than the hair on a camel's tail at midnight, but I strapped on my gumshoes and headed out the door to go solve a mystery. I couldn't believe my eyes. The chloroplasts, formerly a home of life and energy, were dark and desolate. I knew they weren't working, but now I saw the full extent of how bad off they were. The place looked empty, but I knew she must be around here somewhere. Curiously, every single chloroplast had an outer membrane with a hole in it, and there was a spot missing right where OEP7 should have been. Where did all the OEP7s go? I didn't know, but I was about to find out, and I suspected it had something to do with the girl. Just then, a voice boomed behind a wall.
So, you found my hideout then? I was surprised it took you this long.
It was RNAi. It was more sinister looking than I ever could have imagined. Where's the girl? Let her go.
I'm afraid I can't do that. You see, in order to do shady business in this cell, I need it to be dark. And she's been making it light.
But how?
Well, the light in the cell need energy to run, and the energy comes from the chloroplast. In order to function, the chloroplast requires a protein called OEP7. And every day, AKR2A escorts OEP7 into Coast.
But what RNAi didn't know is that I had a secret weapon. Bullets. AKR2A free to work her magic, the chloroplasts were fixed right up, and the power to Coast came back on. There was rejoicing throughout the cell, and the news was immediately transcripted and translated to other cells throughout the planet. It looks like we shed some light on this case.